Every drink has a story. Every shift has a moment that sticks with you. Good, bad, or completely insane, behind the laughter, the chaos, and the clinking of the glasses, that's where the real stories live. This is Bartender Bangaz, where we pour out the truth straight. No chaser. What's up, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Bartender Bangaz. I'm your host, Mark the Shark, aka Schmark, and today we're back in Bayshore, and we're saddling up on the horse, the Dark Horse. We're at the Dark Horse Tavern in Bayshore, New York, and we're talking with one of the owners, Joe, and one of his best employees, Tommy. Not his best, just one of his best, because we don't want to get the other employees jealous over here. Welcome to the podcast, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Cheers to you.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks
We're
for
having
having
some
us.
shifties to start it off. We always get these started off kind of giving your credentials of like, where did you start in the business? What position, what place, and then kind of positions you've worked and places you've worked to get yourself to where you're at now. If you want to
I started when I was 14, working at Silver Point Beach Club. Beautiful place.
Where's that at?
It's in Atlantic Beach.
Okay.
So right next to Long Beach over there.
Okay.
Started selling ice cream. Then a week later, the place burned down that I was working at. So
Was it you?
No, it wasn't me. And then we had a trailer for food we were selling it out of. So I was just a runner. And then it progressed over the years and started running the place. Then was out in Colorado during the winters, working at a ski resort.
Where in Colorado?
Copper Mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was doing that, and then I was dating a girl at Dark Horse. So, you know, in the off season, and spring and fall, need something to do. So I asked her to get me a job at Dark Horse, started in Farmingdale,
Okay.
and then was a bar back, and then just moved up, ever since.
And how long have you been with Dark Horse?
Now probably like 11, 12 years.
Shit.
Yeah, so it's been a good time.
So you started bar backing, bartending,
Yeah.
and now you've gotten into being an owner.
Yeah.
A part owner of this location.
Yeah, took time. I mean, put in a ton of hours. And,
Yeah.
And, they had their places. We were looking for another place. They involved me in that. And then we finally found here.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So,
And how about you?
I started at a catering company out in the Hamptons, and
Okay.
it was called the Small Affair. And I started there when I was 13, might have been 12. It was catering, so there wasn't like washing dishes. It was kind of like they bring them to you, you just put them away.
Yeah.
And we give them back to a rental company or whatever. So I started doing that. My mom got me into that, and because my mom's been doing it for years. But
Catering?
bartending, everything.
Okay.
But what's it called? So I was doing that for years. Then one day I turned I was probably 15, 16, and they were kind of desperate. And they were like, Tommy, we're going to put you on the floor. You're just going to be walking around with hors d'oeuvres, talking to the guests, getting to know them, whatever. And then same thing happened again when I turned 17. And they were like, Tommy, get behind the bar. Your mom has taught you how to bartend a little bit. Just bartend. And of course, it was the biggest wedding. It was 500 people. It was just me and my mom behind the bar. And we got slammed. And from there, since I had the bartending experience, kind of bounced around just trying to figure out what kind of bar I wanted to work at. Worked over at Lions Den in West Islip for a bit.
Okay.
Then I went to college. I worked at Red Jug Pub in Cortland. Ironically, did a few shifts at Dark Horse in Cortland as well.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the original one?
They're not related.
Oh, not?
Not related. Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone asks me all the time.
Yeah, I thought they were in Silver.
They're like, oh, you just transferred over? I'm like,
Yeah.
Nope, not related. But worked up in Cortland, came here, worked over in Sable for a bit at Sable Bait and Tackle, which isn't there anymore.
Okay.
But and then from Bait and Tackle, came here pretty much, and been with Dark Horse Farmingdale for 3 years, and then I've been here since we opened, so just over a year now.
And this place is doing good.
Yeah.
Right? This is a
Yeah, no,
newer
it's been,
location.
yeah.
I feel like I always hear,
it's a great town.
a lot
Yeah.
of people. And it's this town is on the up and coming swing right now. So it's
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it's only going to get better for you guys.
if you were to describe the Dark Horse to somebody from across the country, this location, how would you?
It's a bar for everybody.
Yeah.
You have certain bars that, it's a bar.
Yeah.
Come in, you have a couple drinks, some wings, good food, and a couple shots. And,
Yeah.
We
Any
don't have
drinks that like Dark Horse is known for, or like you guys try to promote?
I mean, I could say here, people come in and they're like, oh, O-bombs.
O-bombs.
People love O-bombs here.
happens
the
to be
big
my drink of choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone here, you offer them an O-bomb, nobody says no.
It's
And then even the people, they're like, I don't know what that is. What is it? I'm like, well, you're going to try it.
You'll like
and
it.
then I'll tell you after what it is.
Right.
But
Yeah.
you're probably going to like it. And everyone is skeptical. They try it, and they're like, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
And the
all I do.
O-bomb is just Scolio and Red Bull.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But it's just delicious.
I prefer
Simplicity.
the fake Red Bull that we have on the gun.
Yeah.
And it's
So do
funny.
I.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah.
And then
I actually started replacing Red Bull with ginger ale
okay.
because doing too much Red Bull at night, like
yeah, that's fair.
doing 1 or 2 shots, just 1 or 2 O-bombs, all right. But then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, like you're having a good night,
Yeah.
you
gets
end up
aggressive.
doing 15 O-bombs, and
Yeah.
like your heart's ripping through your chest.
Absolutely.
Then the other bartenders that come in, like, even here down the block, and I'll pop in there because I don't do shots.
Uh-huh.
I only do that. And then they don't have the fake Red Bull, so they have the real Red Bull.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, here you go. I'm like, don't like it. I'm sorry. I appreciate it. I had a bartender too that I used to work with. And every shift that we'd work together, he'd bring me the real Red Bull in a can, like it was a little treat. I had to tell him one time, I was like, please don't bring this anymore.
Yeah. Probably broke
I
his heart.
appreciate it. It's a great gesture, but I can't do it.
Is there any kind of energy drink in a can that you like?
Never had an energy drink by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just like if somebody bought you like Monster or like Celsius
Won't
to
drink
replace it,
Yeah, no.
you like the gun.
Yeah.
That's what you're.
Shitty Red Bull.
But then
That's
it's
what I
funny
call it.
because like after all the shifts throughout the week, all the people bringing in their different energy drinks, so many people forget them. They're sometimes by the end of the week, we look in the fridge, there's like 10 different Ghosts, Celsius,
Yeah.
Red Bulls, and then this guy won't touch them.
Yeah. And if you didn't drink yours on that shift, next shift it's up for grabs.
Oh,
yeah.
without
You know,
a doubt.
someone's
Yeah,
asking me,
100%.
I'm like, hey, listen, it's been in the ice or it's in the refrigerator, it's yours.
I think that goes for anything you bring on the shift.
Uh,
Like you bring in if you're working the day shift and you bring like a nice fat sandwich that you were supposed to eat, and I'm coming on the night shift and you didn't eat that,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
eating your sandwich. Like,
What are you
it's
gonna
your
do?
fault.
Pick it up tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, it's all up for grabs at that point.
Absolutely.
And then food here, like you're saying, is it just more traditional bar food? Do you guys do anything special?
Just, classic American food.
Yeah.
You got your burgers, sandwiches, wraps, paninis. The wings are awesome. Got your, small apps and stuff.
Right.
Shareables, but
Is there any like one thing that you guys are like, everybody comes in and gets the wings or the whatever?
yeah,
I feel like it is the wings.
Yeah,
It is the wings, yeah.
Golden garlic.
Oof.
Best.
Love
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
They always
Golden
ask too, the customer, what's your favorite? Go straight to that.
Okay.
And they're never disappointed.
Yeah.
If you like garlic and you like hot sauce, like we make it ourselves.
That's
Saute
always
it
key.
up
Yeah.
and even though what's his name? The Wing Scout, he came by. That was his favorite one too.
What did he rate you?
I think it was a 9.2.
Ooh, you're in the
Yeah,
9 club. That's
yeah,
huge.
yeah.
Yeah.
We just got a sticker the other day.
Yeah, I saw that he was sending those out.
Yeah.
That's huge. I mean, 9 is a monster score.
Oh, yeah.
So so if you come to Dark Horse, you got to get an O-bomb and what did you say? Garlic,
Golden garlic.
golden garlic wings.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's been a few shifts where I'll work and it's everyone that gets wings, it's all golden garlic. And then every time someone's like, oh, we're going to do a shot, don't know what to do, it's always O-bombs.
And then like you started as a bartender, but now as an owner, do you see differences in working? Like,
For me or for other people?
well, like in like your experience, like from going from a bartender to being an owner. Like, do you still bartend sometimes?
Yeah, I bartend 4 nights a week.
Oh, so you're still.
Yeah, I'm still behind the bar.
And do you
I
feel
can't
like
leave
people
yet.
treat you different?
Well, I don't tell anybody.
Or even your coworkers?
Yes and no. I mean, I never pull like the owner card.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, you don't
if
give
you
that
had
vibe.
to. Yeah, but it is what it is. You know, like we work together. We're doing the shift together. You know,
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I feel like.
What about with friends? You know, from going as a bartender to an owner, you find people maybe trying to like get free stuff from you.
Well, everybody knows the owner. Well,
Yeah.
they say they do. at
Yeah.
least,
Of course,
you know?
yeah.
And I've had there's a couple partners in here, especially when we open up like the Massapequa location. A couple of us live over there, and they started working in Massapequa 20 years ago. But they haven't seen these people in a while. Like, oh, I know so and so. He's the owner. Like, I'm like, all right, cool, me too. I know him as well.
Right.
And then I had one guy, he was sitting at the bar. One of the owners was 2 seats down. He was like, yeah, I know so-and-so. He's the owner. I've known him for years. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, you should give me he wants to buy me a free drink. I'm like, well, unless he calls me or like, you know. No, meanwhile, he's sitting 2 seats down from him, didn't even recognize him. I'm like,
Yeah.
Did you ever tell the guy? Like, he's right next to you?
no, I won't. I never.
just played it off.
Yeah. Anybody, like, you know, you're managing, owner, you have the reps coming in.
Yep.
Some reps you want to talk to, other ones, they're just coming in out of nowhere.
Right, right.
All the bartenders know, even if I'm sitting at the bar, like, all right, I'll take your information. I'll let them know.
I'll pass
and this
it,
and
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
If I want to talk to them, you know.
You heard it. You'll speak
Yeah.
up.
Or they texted me before, hey, I'm coming in. All right, cool, I'll be
Right.
here. You know, they know.
Something like that happened in Farmingdale. This girl was the whole shift, every 2 minutes, how she knows the owner. And the end of the night comes around, you know, we're getting everyone out, we're doing last call, whatever. And we're all just like, all right, guys, like, now it's actually time, like, go out the door, whatever. And one of the owners, he's up there just hanging out with everyone and, like, making sure everything goes smoothly. And he's, like, standing, like, right near her, and he's like, oh, he's like, come on, guys, like, it's time to go. And she turns around, she's like, how about you mind your fucking business? I know the owner. And he goes, which one? And she says his name. And he's like, oh, well, that's me, and I have no idea who you are.
Time to go.
Yeah, she was so embarrassed. It was so funny.
I'm
Face was
embarrassed
beat
for
red.
her just hearing that story.
Yeah. I remember watching it from behind the bar, and I was like,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we get that a lot over in Fire Island where, like, people come in and, or, like, they know the chief of police, you know, like, because in Fire Island, you're not allowed to walk around the streets with a drink.
Yeah.
So, like, people will ask, oh, can I get it to go? No, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm friends with the chief. You know, it's all good. I'll call him up. You know, if he tells me it's all good, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
I'll give you a tray to go. Oh, well, I don't have his number. How well do you know him?
Yeah.
You know, like,
And he's in bed anyway. So,
right,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or, like, you get those, like, texts from people that you haven't heard from in, like, 5 months.
Yeah.
Yo, Joe, what's up, man? I'm coming to your spot.
Most of the time,
Yeah.
not even saved as, and it's just
Right,
a number that
yeah.
pops up. Door's locked. At 3 o'clock, we close the door, you know, on the weekends.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to get everybody out, it's a lot
Right.
at 4. So we close it. If you leave, you're out. If you're in, you can stay till we close, but nobody else in.
It's coming in, yeah.
People, hey, I'm coming here. I'm like, 631, something. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ignore.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, all right.
Even worse, it's like a Colorado zip code.
Yeah.
It's like, how long has it been since I've seen you?
Yeah.
If you know the owner and you want to let them know you are attending their place of business, tell them after you leave. How about that?
Yeah.
After you paid your bill. You know, like you want, hey, I checked out your spot. It was really cool. Now that
Yeah.
I'm going there, hook me up.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? Yeah, and like any other things that you notice, like being an owner that you get like
Yeah, just
Or is
people looking for,
that free stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the handouts.
they always ask me, they're like, because maybe somebody told them or whatever, they're like, you the owner? I'm like, no. You know, I clean the bathrooms, bartend, you know.
I'm a bar back. I haven't
Yeah,
even met the
exactly,
owner.
Yeah.
And when you guys were both getting started, like first shifts working and stuff, what are some rookie mistakes that you made?
I mean, when it comes to rookie mistakes, the first one that comes to my mind, this is when I first started bartending for the catering company. It was a pretty high-end wedding we were working, and I made the mistake of, I love him to death. I see him like he's my older brother. I made the mistake of trusting my cousin who was working with us. And they put him behind the bar right off the rip because he's older than me. And they were like, oh, it looks weird if you put the 18-year-old and not the 25-year-old behind the bar or whatever. And he knew enough. He made the bride a Cosmo, and she takes a sip of it and just spits it all out, like right all over the bar. And of course, our boss is right there. And great boss. A little intense, but great boss.
Yeah.
He sees that. He comes over. He's like, who the fuck made this Cosmo? And of course, my older cousin looks at me and is like, oh, it's Tommy. This fucking Cosmo has tequila in it. And I'm like, oh my God. And she hates tequila, spits it all over the place, freaks the fuck out of me. I'm getting freaked out. I'm getting freaked out on by the bride and the owner. And I'm just like, yeah, I guess I'm taking this on the chin.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, my cousin comes over. He's like, yo, here's $100. He's like, thank you for taking the fall, man. So now I know it's, obviously we're all family behind the bar and everything, but something like that happens and my hands are up.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Well, that's such like a real thing, because like when something like that happens, taking it on the chin, like a lot of people don't.
Yeah, sometimes you
And
got it.
I feel like those people really screw themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
Like when you're getting in trouble for something, even if it wasn't you, and you go and blame the other person, when you make a mistake, and like people are ratting you out now. Now
Yeah.
it's like you're like started this kind of like back and
Yep.
forth. My girl works at a restaurant, and she was telling me like one of her coworkers got in trouble like a month ago for doing something, and she just got caught doing it. Everybody on the staff does it, and as soon as she got in trouble, she was like, "Well, Tommy and Joe do this too."
Oh,
I'm only saying those names because
Yeah,
you
of
guys,
course.
but Tommy and Joe do it, and they don't get in trouble. And now there's like this whole.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Now Tommy and Joe got it out for her. Like, what did she
Yeah.
rat us out for? Like, we
Yeah.
didn't get caught. So I think, like, taking it on the chin is kind of like underrated. Like,
Yeah.
Like you almost have to do that if you like your your coworkers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just eat it and then.
Yeah. Cover
Right.
for each other.
I have a similar thing when I was in Colorado. This is like 12, 13 years ago. It was one of my first real bartending. I was managing, and then one of the bartenders, I knew I'd bartend a little like beach club parties and stuff.
Right.
So I didn't really know what I was doing, but I got the job managing everything, and one of the bartenders had to leave. Her grandfather like passed away or something, so couldn't hire anyone. It was towards the end of the season, so I was bartending. And there's a lot of kids over there, and they all love Shirley Temples. Well, we had the sweet vermouth in the rack next to the grenadine, and they're both red.
Yep.
So I was using sweet vermouth for like 3 weeks. Like all these kids are
God.
getting sweet vermouth. You'd be like, "Oh, make it more red." I'm like, "Yeah," doing it. And then I worked a party, and one of the girls, she was making like 10 Shirley Temples. She's like, "Grab me the grenadine." I'm like, "Yeah, here you go." She's like, "What is this? It's vermouth." I'm like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, Use this one, And then I realized that we've been going through sweet vermouth like crazy for a couple weeks.
None of the kids said anything?
No, nobody said it. They loved it, and I'm
Is
sure
there
the parents
alcohol in
did.
sweet vermouth?
Yeah, it's like 13% or something.
So yeah, the kids really loved it.
Yeah.
You got
And I'm
started
sure
early.
the parents liked it too. They're on vacation. The kids are passing out left and right. I had a long day on the slopes, I guess.
That's awesome.
That's what's it called? I did like a brief stint of serving in Patchogue, and very similar thing. We had like one of those what are they called? Like the thing we have for the pina colada, but not that. Like it's for just like the dispenser that had like pre-made drink in it.
Yeah, like almost like a 7-Eleven dispenser.
Yeah.
Like a frozen dispenser.
So it was one of those, but it was it literally said on it electric lemonade, and I was just like, when I had my shifts there, it was I would bartend and serve, and these kids, they all wanted electric lemonade. So I'm like, yeah, so I'm just gonna get it from the one behind the bar instead of like pouring lemonade and putting like whatever flavoring I had to put in. And I gave this table of like 14 kids electric lemonades, and the manager that was there at the time goes, hey, did you already drop off those drinks? I go, yeah. He goes, they all have vodka in them. And I go, oh, shit. So I had to go over, and I was like, guys, I'm so sorry. It's my first day. It's like my ninth. But, like, it's my first day.
Yeah.
I grabbed the wrong thing for the kids, blah, blah, blah. I grab them, I take them all. Oh, I take them all back. And one of the moms was just like, what happened with the drinks? And I was pretty honest. I was just like, pretty new here. I didn't know that there was alcohol in this, like, canister. And I hope none of your kids drank it. And she goes, you literally grabbed them before any of them could like get their straws open and stuff. I was like, thank God. It would have been a mess because apparently like it was a decent amount in there. And I was like,
Even as a parent, I don't know. Like if you came up to me honest like that, I feel like I'd be like, it's all good. You know,
they
like,
were great.
Let's
They
get
tipped
them some.
well. They were
Okay,
very
good,
nice
good,
people.
good.
Yeah.
I when I was like 19, I was working on a beach, the Fountain Blue in Miami, and these kids come up. I guess like growing up, I had always gotten a virgin pina colada, but I would always ask my parents, like, can I have a pina colada? And they just, I guess, would get me a virgin.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was a virgin. And I was just starting like in the serving and everything. And these kids came up and ordered a pina colada, and I just put it in normal. And these were like, 7 and 11-year-old girls.
Yeah.
And I got it for them. And they took a sip and they made this face. And I knew as soon as they made that face, I was like, oh shit, I just took it back.
Yeah.
Like, before they even went back to their parents, I was like, those aren't for you guys. Let me get you different ones. And then like, I went and I was like, can I get it with no alcohol? And they were like a virgin? I was like, oh shit. That's when I learned. I was like 19 too. Like I really should have known by that age. Like I was working as a server and stuff like in Fire Island already, but I don't know why virgin had never,
just
or maybe
came
I didn't pay
across.
attention, whatever it was. But I'm like, oh shit, like.
It's scary too when like you realize you're like, oh shit, like it's scary because like you said how they make the face. That right off the rip, like that I would have done the same thing where you just grab it. You're
My
like,
heart
oh,
dropped.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
100%.
I was like, oh my god, like
terrifying.
yeah. Thank God it was just like I saw that first sip because if she went back to her seats with those and like, they finished it, oh man, I would have been screwed. What if you were to give somebody who's just starting out today advice on rookie advice, something not to do, what's one thing?
I would just say patience is key, man.
Yeah.
There's no matter what bar you work at, there's going to be people that they come in and there's just a problem with everything. But at the end of the day, for all like just like I always say, when you're at a bar, or you're at a restaurant, you should always have that peace of mind where it's like, maybe the server or the bartender is having a bad day. Maybe that's why they're not on their game.
Yep.
I think it should go both ways. Where it's maybe they're not being the best customer because they're also going through it right now.
Right. Maybe they're coming from a funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would have no idea.
Right.
But yeah, I would definitely say just be patient. Let the time run out. By the time they leave, if there was no rhyme or reason for them being like that, and then they come in the next time and they're like that again, it's like, oh, this is just who they are. Which sucks.
You're not going to do anything to change it.
Yeah. But definitely just be patient.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when I go out to eat, like, you don't always have the best server in the world, but maybe they are good. Something happened there. Somebody died, whatever. Something happened. They got in a car accident 10 minutes before they got here. Give them
Just a rough morning.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
I remember, like, we did one at Sweet Jane. I was talking with Dell. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah.
And we were laughing. I was like, maybe the person, like, went to go brush their teeth and knocked their toothbrush in the toilet. And he was like, that's fucking crazy. But, that would ruin my day. But, like, you could just be having an off morning. And, like, that's just...
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's just the beauty of, the restaurant industry, bar industry. Like, people come in, like customers, could be their best day, could be their worst day.
Yep.
They could have got a promotion on their job. Somebody could have died. Maybe they're coming in to celebrate somebody's life.
Right.
Know?
You really
Their
don't know.
98-year-old grandfather who just passed away. He lived a great life.
Yeah.
They're either, I know everyone's sad, but they're celebrating his life, or somebody, something really bad happened.
Definitely.
They come here looking for some kind of comfort and this and that, and that's what we got to give them. But
And it's kind of cool that, like, we're in the position to do that.
yeah.
It's kind of like a powerful position. Even, like, people kind of look at bartenders as, like, basic, run of the mill, like just regular job. But like, actually, we are therapists for people. Like, you can really change or make people's days.
For sure.
You're in the position with more power than I think is given credit to.
Yeah.
Or
absolutely.
like even some bartenders give themselves credit to. Like,
Yeah.
you can change that person's day if you just, change your attitude or like up it up, like
Absolutely.
that's how we're supposed to come in.
Yeah.
Be
I
able
would
to-
say also for new bartenders coming into it, ask as many fucking questions as you have to, man. Like,
Definitely.
you're brand new. Nobody that you work with is gonna give you shit right off the rip unless you lied on your resume. But that obviously happens.
Yeah.
But what's it called? Like, someone or like a service ticket pops up and they get a cocktail you never heard of. Like, you could do Google or whatever, but if like you're next to a seasoned bartender, just ask him.
Yeah.
Like, just ask him or her, whatever. Like, do what you got to do. Because you'd rather learn it from someone who knows how to make it than just assume because you saw the ingredients on Google. And then what's called now, even if you don't have the time to Google or anything, you're assuming what's in it. You're fucking that drink up. Like, now the server is gonna get yelled at because the drink is terrible. Like, ask as many questions as you need until you're comfortable. And like, even with like a cocktail, like a Cosmo. Obviously, it's not tequila. But what's it called? Like a Cosmo. You don't know how to make it? Just ask. It takes 3 seconds for your coworker to be like, oh, it's this, and this. Like,
Shake it up extra good.
Yeah.
And like, I think it's more like those little steps. Like, you can Google what's in the cocktail and put it all, but some cocktails are layered. Some you have to shake this before you add this, and whatever it is. Like, you can't just go and throw it all in one glass.
No, yeah.
Some things you can't shake when you have soda in the cocktail. You got to put the soda afterwards.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your shaker's gonna pop.
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah, exactly. So I think, like you're saying, like asking a seasoned vet to kind of give you those steps in the right order and everything.
yeah.
I mean,
huge.
we all have.
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely. And I tell people too, like, just ask me. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather you ask and we'll do it the proper way instead of you afraid to ask and then you just mess it all up.
Right.
Yeah.
know?
Especially if you're open with the fact that you're brand new to it, no one's gonna give you shit for that.
For sure.
Like, no one's gonna be like, oh, you don't know like what you should do for Manhattan. Like, when you first start, you don't know that. Like, you learn it. That's all bartending is. That's why they say the best way to learn is get thrown into the fire, because that's how you learn. That's how you get the the feel for behind the bar and everything.
Definitely.
But I mean, the more questions you ask, the better off you'll be, in my opinion. Like, it's just that's how I
more
learn
you're
everything.
learning.
Yeah,
Without a
literally.
doubt.
And
Even
I've
if you
seen
seem
it
annoying.
both ways too. Like, either you have that seasoned bartender who, all right, yeah, I'll show you how to do this, or "Look, you don't know how to do that. Like, and then
Yeah.
it's, oh, this kid's stupid. Like, no, he's not stupid. He's inexperienced.
Right.
Just like you were, 10 years ago or whenever you started.
When you
didn't know
started, you didn't
everything.
know how to.
Yeah.
You didn't come out the womb knowing how to throw
Yeah.
together a
Yeah,
Cosmo.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's and then like working here, so like you guys have a pretty like wide array of people that come in, right? Like from the late night to the, you guys have a decent lunch
Yeah.
crowd and stuff. Like whenever I'm coming by, I always see like you guys always have people outside. And,
Yep.
what is like a better shift to work? Do you think? Would it be like a day shift or like a weekend night shift or?
I mean, they're all different. Some of the day shifts are great.
Yeah.
I'd like to be a day bartender too. You come in, you set up, you get your crowd in. Usually it's your regulars, then you're out.
Yeah.
You don't need to clean
I'm
up
a day
every-
shift guy, but a lot of people do think night shifts. I like to hear
Yeah.
the
But
opinions.
yeah, I mean, they're all
yeah.
different too. Like a Friday, Saturday night shift is way different than, a Tuesday, Wednesday
For sure.
night shift. I feel like the weekday shifts at night, you don't have that volume, but you have the quality customers. You could actually sit down, talk to them.
Right.
Everything. Weekend shifts, it's, all right, what do you want? Here you go.
Let's go, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like, all right, taking too long with your Apple Pay or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, figure it out.
Yeah, that's what's it called. I mean, most places I worked at growing up, I was a night bartender, and then what's it called? Every now and then I'd cover a day shift. Day shifts are great. They're definitely like, especially if being a guy, I feel like day shifts is primarily girls.
Yeah.
But when you're a guy working like a day shift, and especially if it's like a Saturday day and there's like games on and there's like shit going on with sports and everything, like me, I'm a huge Knicks fan. People come in on, when I work here on Tuesdays to watch the game. If, there's like 3 guys at the end of the bar, Knicks jerseys all decked out. I'm a diehard. I'll sit there, obviously take care of the rest of the bar, but I'll sit there and shoot the shit with them about how Karl Anthony Towns should do this instead. Like, and it's honestly, it's a very slept on thing, especially being a guy. I feel like there's definitely some ego. Like I've talked to guys where they're like, why would I ever work a day shift? Like it's like guys that want to come in and see a hot girl behind the bar. But like I've gone into a bar during the day and it's a guy behind the bar, and like it happened where now one of those bartenders where I went into his day shift is one of my best friends now. Like it's crazy. But I mean I definitely get the best of both worlds, just like him. He weeknights and then weekends. It is funny. They're literally night and day, completely different.
Completely, yeah.
Yeah, like.
And I find like, do you think like, because you guys have a decent late night here. You guys like are locally one of the more late night spots. Do you find that the late night crowd doesn't drink so much?
We definitely, like, COVID was a big thing with that age range, because a lot of them, you know, you're in college, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah.
That's where you kind of learn what bars are and this and that.
How to act.
Yeah, exactly, or somewhat how to act.
Right,
We'll
yeah.
figure it out one day.
Within reason.
But hopefully. And then, but they got that taken away from them. It was 2-3 years of weird, stuff. So then by the time the bars finally opened, they're actually 22, 23, 24. They've never been to a bar before. Maybe they drank in their backyards, but they don't know how to act. They don't know how to, they never, and now they're older and they still don't know how to act.
Yeah.
They never learned. Yeah. And now I see the younger kids, like we skipped a little generation from them. The young kids are actually a little bit better. You could train them too.
Yeah.
How to tip. Oh, why are you looking all around me? Yeah, because you keep closing out on a Bud Light every 5 minutes.
Right.
I'll get to you in a little bit. And you also don't leave a tip, and I got to tap in your Apple Pay. And then half the time you don't have your face recognition, or it declines because you only have $3 in there. Just, like.
You just hit like 6 bullet points, and they're all so real.
Yeah, I'm like, here, when you figure this out, I'll give you a drink. Like, take your time.
It's like, oh, there's $3 left on this one. Let me swipe down to Dad's real quick.
And if you open up a tab, I'm going to see how much you're drinking. I'm going to hook you up more. Like every third or fourth Bud Light you get,
For sure.
like, I'm like, oh, this guy's got a bunch. All right, here, you know what? This one's on me. Yeah. When you're closing out every time, I'm not keeping track, right? You're getting charged every single one.
I don't care to keep track. Like, all right.
No way. Yeah. And not at that point.
I actually just said that at work the other day. I was talking to my coworker, and I just said, I was like, this one guy keeps closing out, and like every time he comes to the bar, he's like, oh, well, this is my fifth one, so it's free, right? And I was just like, I don't actually know if it's your fifth one. Like, also like buybacks, they're not a what is it called? Like a given. It's you're lucky if you get one. Like,
definitely.
I never.
It's up to my discretion.
Yeah, literally.
I don't have to give you anything.
Even when I come here, like I work here, and like everyone treats me well, obviously. But it's what's it called? Like if I were to come in and say we had a new person working, and they didn't know, I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I actually work here. Like, but if I come in and tabs fully there, I'm like, I don't care. Like I came here to drink and eat. Like I'm gonna pay what I have to pay. Like sorry, but yeah, when people expect that kind of stuff, it's crazy.
Yeah, people are like, oh, I don't get a buyback. I'm like,
I wish I could go to the gas station every 5 gallons. Say, hey, I get the 6th one free, right?
I tell people, you go to the grocery store, you buy 12 apples. Says a girl at the register, oh, 2 are on me. Don't worry. Yeah, like no.
Once that starts happening, buyback, I'll do buybacks all day. But in my daily life, that doesn't happen.
No.
So. And not everyone deserves a buyback.
It's true.
That's 100%
You could come in
true.
all the time, but you suck. Like, you're not getting it. Guess what? You're 2 buybacks you should have got them. Tommy's got them when he's here.
How do you deal with like a difficult customer like that? Are you more direct, or you try to keep it more professional?
I just blame the owners. Yeah, I'm like, hey, listen, this is the price.
Yep.
You know, the cameras are right there. They're watching me. You know, we're not allowed to do that. There you go. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm definitely in like the same realm where I'm very quick to just be like, you know, the owners. But what's it called? You know, if the person's just not being great about it and they're just like sitting there like pretty much like finger in your chest, like yelling at you, I'll straight up say, I'm like, I charged you for everything. You came to a bar. Did you expect to not pay anything?
Right.
Like, I don't understand what the problem is. And they're just like, oh, well, I had 4 Bud Lights and my girlfriend had 3 martinis or whatever. I'm just like, yeah, like it's that's, don't get me wrong, that's a decent amount, but it's nothing crazy. Like it's like your tab still probably wasn't over $100. Like if you're going out and you're trying to have like a good time and have a few drinks with your lady and have some drinks or have some food, whatever, like you gotta expect to pay money.
Like, you're being nice about it, in my opinion. Like if you push it that far, in the beginning I can be nice and understanding and explaining, but if you're still like trying to, I got 5 Bud Lights and my girl got 3 martinis, well, you're both about to have nothing else and you can go somewhere else and get them because you're not the kind of customer I even want to serve.
No.
You know, you've probably never seen them before either.
Yeah.
You know,
like it's always people you've never seen.
Oh, well, you're hurting your own business. Believe me, there's 15,000 other people that want to drink.
Yeah.
I'm good. You know, like I don't need to deal with an asshole or like someone who's a shitty customer. That's not helping the business. We can filter out all the assholes and keep just like good people that are like fun and nice and respectful and know how to deal with a bar, and they'll get buybacks and like they'll be happy. But like when you're just that grumpy person, I don't even want you around. You know, like it's easier for me to filter you out.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel. You know, like I hope my boss from Sandbar agrees with me. No, I know he does because last year we had this one girl, we don't serve high noons, and she's sitting at the bar with a full high noon. And like my boss just taps me. He's like, yo. So I just went and I grabbed it. And she was like, yo, give me that back. I was like, we don't serve high noons here. She was like, you're being a dick. I was like, oh, you want to see a dick? I just chugged her whole high noon. I threw it on the ground. I was like, now you can leave. And she was like, no, I'll buy a drink. I was like, no, you won't. You can leave.
No.
I'm a dick? For calling you out, you snuck a drink inside of a bar that we don't even serve.
You're just mad you got caught at that point.
Like, like say sorry.
Yeah.
You know, like
you say sorry and I take your drink, you're fine.
Honestly, if she had said sorry, I probably would have split it in 2 different cups and said, let's chug it together. Yeah. You know, like but now you want to call me a dick for doing my job in front of my boss. Like,
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I had one guy do that. We only have sun cruisers. We don't have Surfsides. He had that. He was like, oh, it was full. Like, it's mine. Like, I bought it. I'm like, yeah, you bought it somewhere, but not here. And he's like, yeah, well, why do you have to take? I'm like, have you ever went to a steakhouse and brought your own steak and sat down and just ate it? Did they let you stay? No.
Right.
You know. He's like, well, I guess he got a point. And then he was cool about it.
Okay, all right. I like
and then
that.
He was like, all right, I'll buy one of yours.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't mind explaining it, but if you're a dick then it pissed me off. But yeah, that guy, I would have, by the end, I'd be doing a shot with him.
Yeah.
You know, like.
That's, I think I'm pretty sure it was St. Patty's Day parade this year. We were mobbed. It was
of course.
Just ridiculous.
I think I tried to come in and I was like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah, a lot of, like, when I would have to, like, run to the bathroom or something real quick, I couldn't move. I was stuck behind the bar. But, there was one point where I'm whizzing back and forth behind the bar, and there's 2 other bartenders, and we had, 2 barbacks?
Yeah.
And, I'm just going back and forth, and the one thing that stands out to me is I see a White Claw Black Cherry, which we have.
Yeah.
But I look at it, and I'm like, that's a tall boy. We definitely don't have that. And no bar has that. Yeah, so I just stop, and I point at the girl. I'm like, and she just looks at me, and she just goes, what? And I go, we don't have tall boys here. Like, give me that. And she was just like, oh, okay. And she starts slamming it. I'm like, no, like, give me it.
And then you get the death claw, and they're not letting it go.
But honestly, when I
Flip it
yelled at her
on
when
them.
she was slamming it, she was cool about it then. Like, she was like, I'm sorry, I'm being an asshole. Like, and she gave it to me, and I threw it out. She was like, she had a plastic cup in her hand. She goes, can I finish this? I go, no. Like, because now I know that it's White Claw.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you could have played it off that it was something else, but I was like, no, sorry, I gotta take it. Do you want a drink? Like,
Yeah.
She was like, do you have black cherry White Claw? I'm like, yeah, actually we do.
And she bought one?
She did. Yeah. Yep. Sweetheart. It was
Yeah,
just-
yeah. Like that kind of stuff, that doesn't bother me when you're like
But you have the
admitting
assholes
to
who
it.
never want to let it go, and then they start gripping the
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
So both our hands are on it. I just flip it towards them, and now they're covered in it. Time to go.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys have like any like problems here? I'm sure like, any bar, but like people starting to get in fights and stuff. How do you deal with that when you see it like starting up? You see two guys starting to kind of butt heads and whatever. You kind of want to try to end it before it comes
Yeah,
to blows,
like,
right?
yeah.
Like that's
You know,
the goal.
proactive instead of reactive.
For sure.
You know, especially with security guards, you have some, big old beefy boys, and they're like they're like, yeah, my job's to like break up fights. I'm like, no, your job's to keep a head on a swivel. You see something going on, hey fellas,
Try to prevent
everything okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually they'll be like, oh, it's fine, whatever, and they think about it, or separate them. And then, you got to keep your head on a swivel, even behind the bar. The bouncers can only look at so many things, so everyone has to work together.
Definitely.
And then you try and nip it in the butt before. But, people get in a fight. I don't care whose fault it is. I'm not here. Everyone's out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Now, if there's not security, do you have like any like little go-tos that you like little secrets that you try to prevent it?
Same thing. You just got to try and just stop it before it starts.
Like I'll try to come in and say a joke, like tease them, be like, "You guys come here to fight or to try to pick up women? Like
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Like because this you're not gonna get that, or like sometimes if I buy everybody a shot, can we all just chill out?
Yeah.
Like whatever, kind of not reward the fighting, but reward if you'll
Yeah.
stop it.
There are definitely times where like,
If they're fighting, I've done the water.
oh yeah,
Squirt with the water.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And it does stop it. Like.
there there are times where like I'll see like the chirping start.
Yeah.
And I'll just be like, hey, like both of you like relax, and they'll just ignore me. And like there'll be a time like, sometimes I have to walk around. If it's at the chirping, I'll walk around. Obviously, if it's more than that, I hop the bar. But I'll come over and I'll be like, hey, if you both want to stay here, you over there, you over there. It's literally like they're toddlers.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
You just got to separate them, put them in their corners, be like, you're taking like a 20-minute break.
Yep.
You could go chill with your friends, but you're also taking a 20-minute break.
Don't start staring him down from the
Yeah,
other side of
no.
the
Yeah,
room
exactly.
either.
Yep. Yeah,
Look that way.
Yeah, the second, like literally, you're
Face
in that
the corner.
corner. Yeah, you're staring at that wall. But yeah, if it ever like gets to that point where I know that it's gonna be hands thrown, it's like both of you get out of here.
Yep.
Like you're kicked out right now. You're kicked out in 10 minutes to make sure that he's nowhere near here.
You're right. And then like customer habits that can be annoying or rude that people do that really like annoy you. Like what are some of the top ones?
Whistling, snapping.
Snapping is probably my number one.
Yeah.
Or waving, like, yeah, I see you.
Yeah.
I'll be over there in a second. I'm in the middle
The
of
credit
making a
card
drink.
tap on the bar.
Yeah.
Just the whistling
Yeah.
gets me the most. Like, I'll ask them, I'm like, do I look like a dog to you? And they're like, what? And I'm like, why are you whistling at me?
Yeah.
Like, we'll be there, and now you're the last person gets served.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll serve everyone around you. I'll be like, oh, yeah. And they're like, what's the problem? I'm like, stop.
Or the
Sit.
yo, the
Yeah.
guy, yo.
Yo,
Like I'm
oh
facing
my
the
God.
computer. I'm not even facing everybody. Yo, yo, yo. I'll turn around after like the fifth one. Like, has that ever worked? Now I'm not even serving you.
Yeah,
like,
no
go
way.
to a different
I've
bartender.
had somebody toss a napkin at me. Pint glass came flying back the other way.
Yeah.
But I was a little upset. I didn't serve him for like 6 months.
I've gotten. I don't know if like Ocean Beach is a different animal because like our like, I guess you guys have like Parade Day, which is like insane
Yeah.
here. But like we have like Memorial Day and 4th of July where like I've gotten people like they'll hit me with a piece of ice.
Yeah.
Take a piece of ice from their drink to try to get my attention, throw it at me.
What do you think the best case scenario there
Yeah,
is?
I know.
Like,
Right?
you think they're gonna turn around and be like,
I was
"Oh, that
just
was
joking,
good"?
yeah.
Like,
oh, you threw the ice? What do you need? Got you. Hey,
Yeah.
and actually, this round's on me. Like,
Yeah,
are you
like-
kidding?
Stupid. I mean,
Yeah.
what's it called? One of my coworkers for the Farmingdale location, she always laughs about how I'm definitely quick to show my emotions on my face. And, you know, same as here on the weekends, super busy. And what's it called? There was one specific time where she's like right next to me, like looking for like a liquor bottle, and I'm at the computer ringing something in. And this guy says yo like 4 times, and she looks at me and starts laughing. I'm like, just ignore him. Just ignore him. Like he'll stop eventually, or his buddy will say something to him. And it got to the point where he threw the lime from his Corona at me. And I turned around with like the nastiest like, and she starts dying laughing. And he's just like, well, you weren't listening to me. And I just go, are you 4?
Yeah.
Like, are you trying to like, are you tugging on my pants? Like, Dad, I need this. Like, what are you doing? Like,
The lime's almost worse than the ice, too.
it
Like,
stained my shirt, like, because of the acidity and
Oh.
everything. Because we have to wear black, so you saw the stain on it. Obviously, it cleaned out, but
Right.
But it was hysterical. Like the end of the night, I turned my shirt around and I'm just looking at it. I'm like, it's
The
like a
lime
perfect
mark.
outline
Yeah, I was
of a
gonna say
line.
perfect imprint.
Yeah, he had to have thrown it pretty hard too. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to that, I mean, it's just same thing. Just be same thing we said before. Just be patient. Like,
Yeah.
especially when there's 100 people at the bar. Like the amount of times someone looks at me like, you know, you serve multiple people at a time sometimes, and they're like, oh, can I get a Bud Light? I'm like, yeah, no problem. And I'll start making like a vodka cranberry in front of them.
Uh-huh.
They're like, I asked for a Bud Light, and I go, oh, you didn't want a vodka cranberry? And they're like, no. And I'm like, because it's not yours. Like, you just got to walk away. Like, you'll get your Bud Light in 2 minutes, bud. Like, I took
Yeah.
your order for a reason.
They ordered 2 minutes before you. I'm
Yeah.
working my way down the line.
Yeah, literally, I'm catching up with myself right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's all in my head. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, you're only going to screw yourself up.
Yeah. Now you ask for a Bud Light, and I'm gonna grab you like a Coors or something.
Right.
Like all I know was light. Like,
Because now you've had this whole conversation
Yep.
and like everything that I had in my head.
yep.
You're
And now the
throwing-
4 people that were before you have to still come before you. So now you're waiting even longer.
Right.
Like you screwed yourself. You really
Then I
did.
always tell the barbacks too, especially the new ones. People have been around for a while, they know. But, you know, say me and Tommy are behind the bar, it's packed, we're busy. You know, they're going to ask the bar back while he's washing glasses. I'm like, either tell them I'm bar backing, I'm not bartending, they'll be with you shortly.
Right.
Don't come up to me, tap me on the shoulder, that guy wants a
Oh
Heineken.
no way.
Yeah, I'm like.
Now
that's
I'm mad
great.
at you.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're throwing me under the bus.
Yeah. The only time that if like that happens, like not the tapping thing, but like if they ask the bar back for something, the only time that I'm like, good, I'm happy they asked the bar back. And I've no problem with serving people waters, but if I'm slammed, sometimes the water gun is pretty slow.
Yep.
So what's it called, if like they just look at the bar back and they're like, hey man, can I just grab a water? Go for it. That's fine. You could ask the bar back for that.
Yeah,
He
you
can do
get
that for
water
you.
any
Definitely.
day.
Yeah, that's he could do that for you, no problem. He won't get in my way. It'll be fine. But that's another thing to tie in with the yo and the throwing stuff at the bartender. Doing all that for water, like I said, like no problem. You get a water. That means you're being responsible.
Right. Yeah.
Like you're being responsible. You're what's called. If you get this water, maybe the next time you come up, you get a drink. It's good for business. People drinking water. Like it happens. But like I said, with how slow the water can be sometimes, it's just like, yo, you're screaming at me for a water. Like there's a bodega down the street. Go get a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Like,
Go get a Gatorade.
yeah. It's just because it's free at the bar usually.
Yeah, and like you said, I don't mind serving the water, but when I'm slammed and you're going that hard for it.
For water?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
wait your turn. When it comes up,
Go drink out of the sink.
Yeah, exactly.
it's the same water.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's not getting filtered any different up
Yeah.
here. How about you guys clean yourselves?
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
end of the night?
Yeah, we do.
So you
Behind
probably
the
have-
bar, bathrooms.
Yes,
all
you
that.
probably got some bathroom stories.
Bathrooms.
Yeah, the bathrooms are always
Gross.
bad.
Boys' room or girls' room is worse?
Girls. 100%.
Yep.
Always the girls.
Always. Yeah.
It's like animals go in there.
It's
and just
insane.
Like make a burrow on the floor with all the toilet paper and
What
other
is
nonsense.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, I never understood it. There's what's called, there's been times, this was years ago, there's been times where I go in the bathroom, like, after my shift, I gotta, like, take a piss or something, and as I'm walking, the bar back just goes, are you going to piss? And I go, yeah, and it's just me and him. And he's like, don't go in the girls' room. And I'm like, why? And he's like, fucking learn your lesson. Go ahead, go in the girls' room.
Yeah.
So out of curiosity, I open it. There's like shit on the floor.
Yeah, I was just about to say there's poop on the
Yeah,
floor.
like how does that happen? But yeah, the men's room is. I feel like it's more of like destruction usually.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's why.
Broken bottles.
Yeah.
Somebody breaks the urinal being an asshole or something.
Yeah.
So Fridays and Saturdays now, 10 o'clock, we take the men's room door off the hinges. We put it in the back.
That's
And
great.
Just so we could, one person in now
Yeah.
at a time. Because people are either, pissing on the walls, or the worst is thing that cleans the toilet, a little scrubby thing.
Yeah.
Peeing in there.
Yeah.
So now we have it off. We have a bouncer. He's not watching you, but,
Yeah.
door's open.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to.
And people are like, what if I have to take a shit? I'm like, you ever been in prison? Same thing.
Yeah.
Go. Nobody's going to come in, take your time, but,
Right.
in and out.
And that's happened before.
Yeah.
Someone's taking a good old number 2, and that door's not there. And the amount of times I just walk by, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Whoop.
it happens. I mean, you gotta go.
Right.
But it is a funny concept because in my head, I'm thinking of what's in their head. Like, how desperate were you? Where you were like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Like,
Sorry.
we've all been there, but
Yeah,
it is a funny thought to think about their thought process.
Like they're probably like, I don't want to go here. I don't want to go here.
Yeah.
I got to go here.
Yeah.
And the biggest problem with the girls' room, they don't know how to use, like a doorknob or lock it, unlock it. They get stuck in the bathroom so much.
Is that a problem?
I
in
had
your
in
life?
Farmingdale. I was working a Sunday night. There's like 7 people there at the time. It was quiet. And we're just sitting there, and I just hear banging and screaming in the bathroom. Like, I ran in. The door went flying open. She's against the wall now, like on the floor. I'm on the floor, too. I'm looking around. She's like, I was locked in the bathroom. I couldn't get out. I'm like, wait, you locked it? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, which way did you open the door? She was pushing the door.
And it
The
was a
door's a
pull.
pull in, yeah. And she was a little embarrassed. I'm all bruised up from
Yeah.
like smashing into the toilet. I'm like, we need to teach you how
Yeah.
to open a door.
Oh, that's great. And then when you guys are cleaning up at night, just like in general, what's some of like the weirdest stuff you've ever found while cleaning?
Who knows?
Yeah, there's definitely like a plethora. There was one time. This was in Farmingdale. I was helping the barbacks because they were behind because it was a super busy day, and my stuff was done, so I was like, I'll help them out, and I'm helping them clean the bathroom. In the toilet, I found like a limb by limb ripped apart Darth Vader figurine. Which happy May 4th.
Yeah,
I was about
May
to
4th.
say,
Happy
we're
May
talking
4th.
about that on May 4th.
Yeah, tie that in.
Yeah, happy Star Wars Day.
Yeah, happy May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
But what's it called? It was like not the whole. It was like a figurine, probably like this big, and it was just completely ripped apart. And I'm just looking in the toilet. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then eventually, like, I stirred around with like the plunger, and I'm like, that's a Darth Vader mask. Like, what made someone do this on a Saturday night? Also, why did you have it with you?
It was the guy walking around with the Luke Skywalker t-shirt on.
Dead giveaway.
So when you guys are here, customers come in and make weird requests. What's like the weirdest drink order anybody's ever asked of you?
I'm trying to think.
I got, this was here. This was probably like last summer. This like, probably like 50-year-old woman came in. Sweetheart. Mm-hmm. She was drinking like a vodka soda at first, and she goes, I saw this thing on like Instagram the other day. I wanted to try it out. It was a lemon drop martini, but instead of vodka, it was Jaeger.
Oh.
And I was like, okay. Like, yeah, I'll make it for you. I made it for her. She goes, this is delicious. Like, she's telling me like how it tastes and everything. And I'm just like, oh, now I got to fucking try it. I love Jaeger. So I was like, now I got to do it. So, what's it called? I made one, and it was like a mini one, but what's it called? I'm sitting there, and I take a sip of it. I go, it's weird. And she goes, just drink the whole thing. So I finish it, and I was like, it's actually pretty good.
And it was good?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. It was definitely weird at first, but it grew on me.
So what did you put in it? You put, obviously, Jaeger, and then...
I just did Jaeger, simple syrup, and lemon juice. Like that's all I did.
So
And
some lemony Jaeger.
yeah, it's pretty good. I've also seen people do lemonade and Jaeger before, so I was like, it's probably pretty similar.
Yeah.
And but yeah, the martini, also weird color because it was yellow and black.
Yeah.
Like just this
it's
weird looking cocktail. But it wasn't bad. I didn't mind it at all.
So the Jaeger lemon drop martini,
Yeah.
must try.
Yeah.
That is weird. Yeah.
Am I going to a bar and ordering it? No.
No, but it's an interesting one.
Yeah. If I'm
Or
at
any
home, I
like
have
weird
it.
food orders you guys have ever gotten? Like,
just people taking like a million things off. And just add, I don't know. It's
All the
just-
mods.
Yeah.
yeah, making it their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love though, like with cocktails, like you have your cocktail menu or this and that, and they take everything out and add different things, and they get it and they're like, this doesn't taste good. I'm like, yeah, because we made this menu
Yeah.
for something that would taste good.
We took the time to make these
and now
cocktails.
you're being a bartender on your own and
Right.
just putting weird shit in it, and it doesn't taste good. Yeah, probably wouldn't taste good.
And you still
with
got to
that.
pay for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What are some of like the worst habits a bartender can have?
Right off the dome, laziness.
For sure.
Yeah, especially when you work like at the Dark Horses, where especially on the weekends, very, very fast. Like you got to be moving.
Right.
And what's it called? I definitely with my last bartending job before Dark Horse, it was very slow paced, but it was good people. Like and then I did my first shift at Dark Horse, and it was just oh fuck. Like
Yeah.
you're moving the entire shift, and every now and then like you get tired in the middle of your shift and stuff. That's when you got to push through. Like it's like what they teach you when you're doing sports when you're a kid. It's like right when you get tired, that's the time when you got to go because the other person's also getting tired. Like,
Yep.
But
And you get over that hump.
yeah, absolutely. Once you
your
get past
second
that
wave.
hump,
Yeah.
for the rest of the night, especially, we don't get out of here till 6 in the morning sometimes, 7 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you get over that hump, like when you're sitting there like doing the money and whatnot, it's nice to be able to sit, and then you're just like, all right, it was worth it. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
for
happy.
sure.
I'm happy I wasn't being like a lazy asshole to my coworkers and stuff. But yeah, number one right off the rip, I would definitely say just don't be
Laziness.
lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that goes with like what I was gonna say too. Like, you got your bottles, leaving like, vodka with like not even
Oh,
an
yeah.
ounce in it, or
Yeah.
even the register. Fucking one single left. Like, just replace. We got our bag right next to it.
Yeah.
Just take another wrap out, throw it in there, and because either it's gonna bite someone else in the ass, or when you come back, great, I got one single left. Now
Yeah.
I gotta,
Yeah.
Being on top of your stuff.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Like you said before, being proactive. It's
Yeah.
not just for people getting into a fight. It's
Yeah.
for the way your whole shift of
Yeah, because you're gonna have a few seconds. Like, yeah, you could either sit there and bullshit or get your stuff done. But
Yeah.
even if the bar back's not there, throw some straws in there, throw
Yeah.
napkins. Like
Takes
you're gonna
2
need
seconds.
them.
Definitely. And
You're
those little
doing something
2-second
else.
things take off 20 seconds later. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
you do it now
Well,
and
they
like you
all
save
add
yourself
up,
some
and,
for sure. I feel like you see the straws a little bit low. If you get low and have to get it while you're in the mix, for some reason it just takes
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
whatever, you knock the box over,
Yeah.
you're just trying to work quick. Like if you just did it when you needed to.
Or what?
Just
That's the
smooth.
bar back's job. Like,
Yeah.
all right, well, they were busy cleaning shit out of the bathroom. Like
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
You could do that. Help them out.
If the
You
bar
know,
back's doing something,
yeah.
Yeah.
they're doing their job. You
Yeah.
know, like it's a team effort.
Absolutely.
The restaurant is all like we're one big team.
Yeah.
There's nobody that's. I'm not too good for any job.
Yeah.
That's I say it every time I hear like
Except for scrubbing the toilet.
well
Nah, I mean, we've had Massapequa was the worst. So we bought a place that it wasn't busy. Like there was like 6 places that within a year they'd be out. Everyone told us when we were there, like, all right,
You're gonna
this place
fail.
is doomed or whatever. Like, all right, we'll see you next year. Our first day was Thanksgiving Eve. That was our soft opening, and then the plumbing couldn't keep up with the volume. So we had shit coming out of everywhere, like
Oof.
through the floor and everything. I remember like one night there was me and a couple of the owners, we had to take the main sewer line. We had to like cut the pipe open, and we were just barehanding shit out of the pipe.
Yeah.
Everything's going on. Nobody has any clue what's going on. We have buckets. We're just taking,
Stinky.
because they got clogged out.
Yeah.
It's not like you could wear a glove because it's just going to go right in the glove, and now you're
glove
married
full
to
of it, yeah.
Oh God.
And that's what we were doing. We were snaking everything. Me and one of the other owners, the main sewer line clogged up. So we had to snake it. I'm like, all right. I was on shift too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, give me a second. I left the room. I came back naked. And I'm like, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't have an extra pair of clothes. Like, I'm probably going to get shit on it. So I'm just snaking it, He's sitting there. Yeah, no, it's me and Chris.
Snaking it naked.
Yeah, exactly. But you got to get it done. It was 8:30 during dinner service.
Joe, you're using the wrong snake.
Yeah, exactly. But you got even with the bar back Saturday, somebody put a roll of toilet paper
Yeah, why do they do
in
that?
there, and there was piss, and he's like, you have a plunger, you have a snake. I'm like, just grab the toilet paper.
Yeah.
out. He's like, but there's piss. I'm like, get a glove. He's like, glove's not long enough. I'm like, go get me a bag. I'm gonna do it. Like,
Yeah.
we don't have time to
Give me a garbage bag. It goes up to here. I'll figure it
Nah,
out.
you just barehand that.
Yeah.
We got soap.
Wash your hand, yeah.
And it's funny, I'm not going to name drop him, but he's one of my personal best
Yeah.
friends. And he does dirty work for like his other jobs. So like the fact that he doesn't want to touch a toilet roll that's in a toilet with piss on it, I'm
Yeah.
like, you've done way worse for work, dude. like, also, we have gloves. Like, just fucking
Well,
grab
he
it.
told me that.
He
I'm
gets
like,
health insurance for that other work.
Yeah, true.
I told him, I was like, I'll do it. And then he's like, all right, I need to stop eating bitch. I'll go grab a glove. Because I never ask anyone to do something I haven't done.
Right.
And if I haven't done it, guess what? We'll do it together. We'll figure it out. Like, I've done everything.
Right, yeah.
The grossest things to,
Getting into some hot takes. Like, how do you feel about the person that comes in and says, make me something good?
hate it. What do you like? Oh, I don't know. Want something sweet. Like, all right, cool. Like, what?
Cool. Well, you're getting rumplements.
Yeah. Like, just come in, know what you want. Like, or have an idea.
Right.
Yeah,
And
even if like you're like new to it and like you're like freshly 21, you're coming in a bar and you genuinely don't know what you like. Granted, I knew what I liked when I was like 15, but if you genuinely don't know what you like when you come into a bar, same thing we were saying before, just ask the bartender. Like,
Right.
Be like, oh, like I like this, but like I don't want it to be too fruity, but like I don't like pineapple juice. And I mean, every bartender knows at least like 100+ cocktails. Like they'll figure out something for you, or they'll just be like, how about a Sun Cruiser? Like,
Yeah.
maybe that's your thing. But yeah, if you come in and right off the rip, you're just like, make me something good.
Yeah.
My good is much different than your good.
For sure.
Like I love whiskey. I love bourbon. I would fuck up a great old fashioned. If you come in and say, make me something good, my favorite drink is an old fashioned. I'm gonna make you an old fashioned. You're gonna see it and be like, wow, this tastes like bourbon. I'm gonna be like, yeah.
My favorite drink is a cognac, straight up.
Yeah.
So, good luck.
Yeah. You don't like that, you're not gonna like it.
I mean,
at
I like
all.
gin
Like,
neat, so
Yeah,
I'm like,
there
you're
you
not
go,
gonna like
yeah.
that. But,
Yeah.
Bunch of sick fucks right here. How do you feel about split checks?
How many ways?
Yeah,
More than 3.
it's annoying. Don't do it.
You'll do it, yeah.
We have Venmo.
Yeah.
There's other ways.
I'll definitely do it, no problem. The worst is when it's like, can I have 4 green tea shots and can we do it all separate? I'm just like, why? Like,
And then after you do it all separate and you give them the 4, they go, actually, we need a 5th.
yeah.
No,
Well, where's the 5th person? Because they're obviously gonna have to pay for this one. But yeah, as long as it's not like literally Saturday, I got someone. They got 1 vodka soda, and they split it, and I was just like, "What are we doing here?"
absolutely not. No.
Yeah, like they were
What do you pay?
Yeah, we were pretty slow at the time, so I was just like, sure. And they were like, how much? I'm like fucking, I don't know, $6.50 a person. Like,
Yeah.
And they were like, okay. And they both gave me a card, and I was like, how do you guys are paying with your card? Why don't you guys have Venmo or like PayPal or anything?
Right.
Like if that's what you really want to do and you want to share one drink, just fucking give him $6. Like,
Well, I just tell them the computer won't let us split. Like for that, it won't let us do that.
Yeah, it's got to be higher
Got to have
bill.
at least 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a drink order that somebody could come in and give you that you say that's going to be trouble right off the rip?
LIT.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
says that's the
That's
same
a
answer.
famous,
Everybody says,
yeah,
yeah.
I feel like it's
A strong
LIT.
LIT.
Yes.
Top shelf.
Yeah, if someone says top shelf, I'm like, you're not above anyone, bud. Like, I feel like it's either an LIT, and this is coming from someone who drinks like espresso martinis, and I don't really get into like vodka Red Bulls, but I'll do Jaeger bombs, O bombs, whatever. I feel like if they come in and the first thing they ask for is like something with caffeine in it, it's like it's not a red flag right off the rip, but I feel like it's like, okay, this is your 4th one.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna be manic in like 10 minutes.
I'm keeping an eye on that person.
100%.
Some might be all right, but
yeah.
they're usually a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, I definitely agree with LIT though. I've seen
Yeah.
it in the other videos where people say it. I'm like, it's definitely LIT.
What about a drink that somebody can come in and order that you respect?
Honestly, anything. Like I hate when people like, is it too much of a problem to make an espresso martini or an old fashioned?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's my job.
Yeah.
Somebody who knows what they want.
Yeah, exactly. You know what you want. Like, I don't care. You want a margarita? Sure, let's make it.
Yeah.
It doesn't take that much. You know, everything's set up for a reason anyway behind the
Right,
bar.
right.
So guess what? That's what you want? Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, nope,
Guess
yeah.
what? You're gonna pay for it. You know,
I feel
depending
like
what you want.
the quick answer is like if someone comes in and like, not every bar has it, but if someone comes in and you know they see that there's a Fernet bottle, like I feel like if they come in and they're like, oh, could I just do a shot of Fernet? I'm like, oh, like you have to be in the industry.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the bartender handshake.
yeah, literally, yeah. But it is funny when they've never worked in the industry. They're just like, oh, I really like Fernet, and I'm like, do you know like about? I always say the bartender handshake, and they're just like, never heard of that, and I go, I think we're gonna get along.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're a cool guy. Like,
Yeah, there's one kid who comes in, he's like a busser or like a kitchen guy at one of the restaurants.
Right.
And he has a Fernet coin and he like slaps it down. I'm like, first he's half in the bag anyway. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you want, it's going to be this. It's like, oh, look at my coin. I'm like, you don't get a fucking free drink. I don't care. Like,
it's an AA coin.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, he's like, coin. I'm
Fernet
like,
can send you a credit card to use here.
Yeah, exactly.
If they
I'm
want to
like-
give you free drinks.
get out of here.
One of our regulars, his shot of choice is, he calls it chaos. It's half Captain, half Fernet. My wife tried it. She loves it.
And have you tried it?
Yes, I hate
have
rum,
not.
but it's
Okay.
not terrible. But I like Fernet, so like the Fernet's a little overpowering.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he chose Captain, and because I've never heard of anyone else doing that before. But he loves it, and he gets it all the time. He's like, Tommy, can I do a chaos? I'm like, sure.
Claudia.
Claw Dog.
Hey, girl, hey.
Claw Dog.
Hello, dear.
You know,
She was here when we were discussing even starting this podcast. No, we're just finishing up. Don't worry. We planned for you.
Yeah.
We'll go into some rapid fire questions.
Sure.
You just pick either or. You guys agree or disagree? Doesn't matter. Beer or cocktail?
Cocktail.
I like me a nice cocktail.
Yeah.
Vodka or tequila?
Vodka.
Vodka.
Whiskey or rum?
Whiskey.
Yeah, same.
If you were going to do beer, bottled or draft?
Depends where we are.
I
Valid.
feel like I go bottle, especially because I don't like drink beer like that. I feel like when you have a bottle, it's nice. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends what kind of bar we're at.
Yeah.
I've been in certain bars. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not
Not
drinking from
getting
their
it.
draft. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I feel
I
that.
get that.
Regulars or new crowd?
I like regulars.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually say new crowd because it's an opportunity to make more regulars.
No, of course.
Yeah.
but
But yeah, if we're talking like when they walk in,
Yeah.
you know, a new crowd walks in, I'm like, oh, cool, like new people. But you know, one of the regulars walks in, I'm like, what's up, bro? Like,
yeah.
Weekday or weekend?
I enjoy the weekday.
I'm also gonna say the weekday.
Yeah.
Weekend, you'll make money, but yeah, I mean, you're gonna make money either
No,
way.
but you get
but-
to it's.
Yeah.
I get it,
It's
but like a
quality
lot of
versus
people do
quantity.
like the weekend. That's why these are all questions, because people do pick
Yeah.
either or. A loud group, like a loud crowd, or like a chill group.
Is the loud group fun?
However, yeah, sure, if you want it to be. Who knows? You know,
Yeah.
a loud group can be or could be
turn out
disaster.
It could go either way quick.
I like a chill group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a chill group.
Cash or card?
Cash. Cash is king.
Yeah.
Still king. Strong drinks or sweet drinks?
Strong drinks.
And it depends who it is. Who's asking for the strong drink
Yeah.
and who wants a sweet drink. You
Oh,
know?
I thought you meant personally.
Well, however you take the question, there's no right or wrong way.
Yeah, it's a marathon anyway, for me at least. You know.
And would you rather deal with bar chaos or kitchen chaos?
Bar.
Bar, definitely, yeah.
Because kitchen
Kitchen
can get
can
ruthless.
turn- Yeah, exactly. It could go either way.
Somebody ends up pulling out a knife back there.
Slapped with a frying pan, you know.
And I know we kind of touched on it before, but night shift or day shift?
Still a night guy.
Yeah. I've just become so accustomed to night shifts.
And then we'll go into like a love it or hate it. You just pick love it or hate it. Complicated drinks when it's slammed.
Hate it.
Hate it.
Off menu drinks.
Don't mind it. I love it.
I'd say love it, yeah.
Yeah. Loud groups.
Love it.
Depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're like a fun party, I love it.
If you can't choose, you got to sit.
That's fine with me.
Twist your arm. Asking for a strong drink, first round.
Hate it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Or you got to give me a strong tip? Probably not when you're asking that.
That's a good point. I say love it just because it's like, no, you're setting the tone for
Yeah.
yourself. Like, but also if you know how to drink, you have that strong drink, you know that the rest of them you're chilling.
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
rude too. Like, I don't know. Like, I hate the people, you know, you got single or double. People ask for a triple or a double of like something to eat. Seen it so many times before. I don't care how big you are. You're getting dragged out or it's like, you know, staggering out. It's not, it never ends well. You can have
For
as
sure.
many of the doubles as you want,
Yeah.
but don't be a big guy.
How about on the other end of that, people sharing one drink?
Hate it.
Romantic.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
I love most of these answers. You guys are deferring, so this is great. And you both have valid reason why. You know, I'm gonna say a drink, and you match the person who would be ordering that.
Okay.
Right. So a Miller Lite.
Like I always imagine like a 50-year-old
Yeah, I
man.
was just going to say,
Yeah.
50-year-old guy.
Yep.
50-year-old white guy.
Yep.
Guinness.
That ranges.
Nowadays, like everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
You know, everyone wants to split the G nowadays.
Yeah, yeah.
Best thing, I don't know who started that. Genius.
Yeah.
Genius. Tito's vodka.
Someone who probably shouldn't be in the bar.
I'm glad you caught that. A Tito's soda.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
there
I
was two
know,
separate
yeah.
questions. Yeah.
Tito soda, that could be someone, I would say 20s, 30s, like just hanging out. You know?
Girl, guy. Try to be as specific as you can.
All right, so if it's a guy,
For fun.
it's a guy that is like a gym nut, like Jack, just
Yeah.
trying to save the calories. If it's a girl, it's like, I feel like for a girl it could go either way, but I feel like 90% of the time it's like a very small, like petite, like blonde woman.
I was going to say, like 10 years ago, a guy who just started the keto diet.
Yeah, yeah.
That's trying to lose weight.
A margarita.
I feel like that's majority like millennial white women. That's and like, you know, they have everything they order, they have to say it like with the accent on it.
Margarita.
Yeah, can I get a margarita? It's like, come on.
You know, I had a real one in Mexico. I'm like, yeah, it was probably the shittiest margarita I ever had.
Espresso martini.
Torn. Yeah, I love an espresso martini. I really do.
It's my dessert every time I go out to dinner.
I feel like that's kind of, it's similar. I feel like it could also be similar to like what we said for margarita. It could be
Yeah.
that way, or it could be a 21-year-old. Like,
Once the espresso martinis come out, you're making. You're
million.
not making one.
Yeah. You're making 200.
An IPA.
Older white guy who thinks he likes beer and wants to be different.
Big beard.
Yeah, usually like the hipster type.
Yeah.
It's funny when like they explain it too. Like they're like, oh, you got to try this. It literally tastes like dog shit. And I'm like, why do you want me to drink that? Like, but yeah, I feel like it's usually like somewhere between like 35 and 55.
And they want a hazy one, so I'm like, like you just want like a fruity little,
A Jack and Coke.
Me.
Just right here.
Yeah,
This is it.
Me. Look right at the camera. This is me.
And somebody who comes in and says, "Surprise me."
hate them.
Yeah, God, it's not the game we're doing here.
Yeah, but I mean, you could still say it.
Yeah.
Hate them, and it's
It's honestly, I've seen every type of person do that, and it's infuriating. But I feel like that could be anyone.
Not gonna say.
I feel like
offend anybody.
I feel like it's never anyone over the age of like 40.
And what would be a drink trend that's going on right now in the world that you think needs to go? Give it the boot, it's over.
That's tough.
You have a lot of options.
Not
Yeah.
a trend, but the LITs, get rid of them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I would say just because, like I go out and have a good time. Green tea shots. I mean,
Yep.
you're getting, from a bar perspective, it's great, but it's like, it's very sweet and it has JMO in it, but it's like, I don't think they're incredible. And like, sometimes you go to a bar, you get, your friends are like, let's just do green tea, and like, I'll suck it up and be like, okay, like, let's just make it easy for
It's
the
not like they
bartender.
taste bad.
Yeah, like let's just get like 12 of them, and you go there, and sometimes 12 green tea shots is like over $100,
And you're getting 3 shots of Jameson because
Literally.
it's all like a quarter.
Yeah,
Or like
yeah.
Also, I
4
wanna
shots,
counter
like
that
a thing.
white tea shots.
white tea
Because
shots.
you'll get the 12 green tea.
And then
Actually,
2.
want a white tea. Like, oh, great. Now I got to get another
Yeah.
shaker cup. And,
just
make
for this
that up.
one
Yeah.
shot.
Right.
Yeah, white tea is crazy.
Shaken shots in general. I say
Yeah.
Yeah.
the mixed.
I mean, I shake my orange vodka for the Red Bull.
I
for
also-
the Obams.
Yeah.
Why not just keep it in the ice or keep it in the cooler?
It's actually pretty
I
good.
used to keep the Stolio. Well, back in the day we used Stolio. Now it's Smirnoff. Yeah, I just keep it in the well. But I don't know. I'm lazy.
Also, a lot of people nowadays they drink like Stolio soda with like a splash of cranberry or something.
Right.
Obviously, you could keep it on the ice then too. But yeah, what's it called? Because of working here, I was like, oh, it's actually so much better when it's chilled.
Yeah.
Never noticed it before.
Everyone would make fun of me. They're like, "Oh, the Red Bull's cold already." I'm like, "It's not the same."
No.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely
A warm
different.
Stolio and a cold Stolio is
Yeah.
different animals.
Yeah, yeah.
Completely. I feel like the warm one is almost like thicker too.
Yeah, it is.
You're
Yeah.
like, which is the opposite. With like Fireball, I feel like it's thin when it's warm, and then when you cool it, it's like a
Yeah. it,
like a
comes out
syrupy.
slow.
Yeah. But with Stolio, I feel it's the opposite. Like it's. And then kind of wrapping it up, like, is there any days at the Dark Horse, like you guys have any specials going on like a Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah, I mean Tuesdays, Cinco de Mayo is coming up too. But
Okay.
normally we do Taco Tuesday, which
Okay.
we will be doing.
Yeah, this won't be
tomorrow.
out before Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, no,
but yeah, like weekly, like so
yeah,
Taco
do-
Tuesdays. What
yeah.
kind of deals are you guys doing?
$2 tacos.
Oh, yeah, $2 tacos.
Yeah,
$2.
And they're actually like not little tiny.
Yeah,
like,
they're,
you get
they're
nice.
decent sized tacos.
You'll find me here tomorrow.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Serious.
Yeah, it's beef, chicken, fish. You can get them in a hard shell or a soft shell. They're great.
I mean, when football's going on, we do like wing specials, bucket specials,
Yeah.
stuff like
Okay.
that. You
Do
know,
karaoke on Thursdays.
yeah, karaoke,
Karaoke
Thursday.
Thursday.
We've been doing.
What time is that?
10ish.
Late night.
You start at 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Mondays we've actually been doing open mic night for comedy.
Oh, cool.
It's been building a little bit.
Yeah.
Tonight the Knicks are playing, so we're not doing it. But yeah, every Monday
So Monday they're doing open mic.
Yeah.
Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Thursday, karaoke at 10.
Yeah. Wednesday, Wine Down Wednesday.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. So you guys got something every day of the week. Yeah.
And then Friday and Saturday, it's me.
Just party.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
special.
just go.
Yep.
Make sure you get down to the Dark Horse. Let's go. Like, it's a lot of, like, that's a full week of a lot of great deals. Yeah.
Something every night.
And what is Wine Down Wednesday? Like 50% off bottles of wine?
Bottles, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
Definitely a steal.
Catch me here for a Taco Tuesday. I love a good Taco Tuesday deal.
We'll see this face.
Yes.
Yep. Here we
Perfect.
go.
The money maker.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate you guys for doing this. This has been awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
thanks for coming, man.
yeah, you guys get a lot of cool insight, like a lot of long-time industry insight. You guys, sharing is important.
For sure.
And like you said, like learning, teaching the next generation, teaching the rookies. They learn by this stuff, by hearing the OGs in the game. So
Absolutely.
that's awesome, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode. I appreciate you. Big shout out to the Dark Horse Tavern in Bayshore, but also in Massapequa and Farmingdale for letting us film here. Bigger shout out to Tommy and Joe for being dope guests, all the great insight they've given. Please subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. If you're a bartender that wants to get on this podcast, shoot us a DM. We'd love to hear your war stories. Make sure to keep your weekends banging and not boring, and I'll catch you next week. Peace.